from YMCA Store Camps, Director of Operations, Derek Bycraft. Hey, Derek.
Hey, Bart. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. I wish the weather would cooperate just a little bit better. I know you were just mentioning that it's going to be great weather this weekend, but we've got about 150 kids at camp right now enjoying the weather regardless, but, 60 degrees might be a little nicer for them.
It's coming. Next week, it'll be in the 60s.
Yeah, for sure.
And summer camp, it's actually camp, YMCA store camps, year round.
Yeah, we don't just stop. People think of YMCA store camps and they just think, oh, that's a summer camp, but we're going year round. Pretty much from the middle of January to the middle of December, we've got folks on camp all the time. It might be schools, rental groups, summer camp, family camps, anything you can think of, we have going on.
And now you've got a special day that everyone can come out and check out everything you've got going. What's happening on April 20th?
Yeah, so we're going to be hosting our second annual Healthy Kids Day out at camp on April 20th, as you mentioned. It's from 1 to 4 p.m., absolutely free, no registration required, anything like that. Just show up, have a lot of fun, and even though it says Healthy Kids Day, kids of all ages, so just like the Christmas song will say, kids from 1 to 92, you're good to come on out and have a little bit of fun at camp.
Awesome. And it starts 1 o'clock and goes till 4 o'clock.
Yep.
Now, I got to meet you when we were out for horseback riding a few years ago. You still have horses?
Oh, yeah. We still got a whole head of horses. We got 50 horses on camp right now.
50 horses?
Yep. It shrinks and grows depending on the time of the year, but we've got horse riding going on year round. There's going to be kids next week that are getting on horses.
People have no idea everything that's out there. I mean, it's huge. How big is this place?
We're on 1,200 acres of land. There's a 240-acre lake. There's over 100 buildings on property, 600 beds. I mean, we talk about being a camp, but a lot of times we joke that we're really just a small community that's kind of hidden out there.
It is, and it is. People have no idea. Oh, that's right there. And you're on the lake.
Oh, yeah, on beautiful Stony Lake. So I get to go out kayaking, sailing, canoeing, anything you can think of, stand-up paddle boarding. You can even do yoga out on the stand-up paddle boards if you'd like.
Tried it. That's already off my bucket list.
Well, there you go. Well, it still might be on someone's bucket list. I'm sure there's something we can find out there for you.
And everybody. It's open for everybody.
Exactly. Like I said, anyone who wants to come on out can. Our summer programs are ages 5 to 17 that we serve, but then year-round for our family camp, like I mentioned, we had a 6-month-old who was at family camp last summer. Just this past, 2 weekends ago now, we had a women's choir group that came out, and there were ladies that were anywhere from 18 to 80 who were out just having fun at camp, being able to enjoy each other's company and the nature as well.
So for family camp, it's like the up north experience right here in Jackson.
Right here, yep. And you get to rent out a cabin or a lodge for the week, and then all the camp activities are available for you to do. It's just drop in and have fun. When you're done with that, let's go on to the next thing.
Awesome. Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot that goes on, and we have, even in the summer, we get rental groups that come out. We have a Ukrainian group that's going to be coming out and utilizing our property, and they're going to enjoy everything about camp. We have cross-country teams that come out, band camps. I mean, anything you can think of that you could do outside, you can do at camp, and we host them.
And people come from all over the world.
Yeah. Actually, that's one of the biggest things that might be even the more surprising than what we have at camp. We have this upcoming summer about 40 international staff that'll be joining us from 19 different countries. I was actually able to travel over to Europe back in January to recruit some of our staff. And not only is it staff that's coming, but it's campers as well. We have about a dozen kids coming from Spain through the YMCA of Spain. Then we have an exchange group of about 40 kids coming from China.
So you're an economic engine in Jackson County.
For sure. I mean, it's not just, folks, and you mentioned, that we have family camp and stuff. It's not just families right here in Jackson. I mean, people are coming from around the country. We get folks for our family camp that come from Georgia, from Colorado, from California. So they're really able to see a lot of things. And in the Irish Hills area, it's a beautiful spot, as everyone knows. And so those families get to see a bit of that as well and get to experience things.
Yeah, you'll see people at the ice cream places, and they're from the YMCA store camps. And you employ a lot of people too.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's not just summer camp folks that we go. Like I said, we're year round. We have folks that work in housekeeping and maintenance, in kitchen staff. In our office, we've got a bunch of folks that make camp happen, because as you might imagine, with all that on property, you need more than just 1 or 2 people keeping things in line.
And so summer, you think of summer, the lake and the camp, but like you've got school groups that come year round.
Yeah, for sure. We get a bunch of schools, again, from all over Michigan, from Ohio, Indiana. We actually had a group from Illinois come out as well. And it's not just folks here in Jackson, though. We do love having our Jackson schools in. We get them from all over. We had one that came all the way from just south of the Mackinac Bridge in Wolverine, Michigan, that's coming in, I think, 2 or 3 weeks from now.
I was also surprised to see some of your notes earlier that you will serve as a corporate retreat
Oh, yeah.
location.
For sure, yeah. Anyone who wants to come out just for a day to experience nature, to maybe have some team building activities, we're able to do that. I know a couple years ago, the Jackson District Library came out for a day and they had their corporate retreat, and then they had us lead a bunch of activities for them. So they got to go out and do leisurely activities. We've got a huge dining hall that can fit up to 500 people and a bunch of other breakout spaces that can fit between 20 to 50 people. So a lot of opportunity.
And you'll feed them and everything.
Oh yeah, we've got a full dining hall, and I will tell you, a lot of the meals are kid friendly. So even if you've got a super picky eater, I promise your kids are going to be able to eat things that are going to be like today. I just had corn dogs and tater tots before I came here for lunch at the dining hall. I don't know many kids that don't like that.
No, I don't know any adults that don't like that.
There.
Brandon, what about we take the company out for a corporate retreat?
Yeah, exactly. Come on out. We'll have a
Yeah.
lot of fun. You can climb our rock
Like
wall.
on The Office. Remember on The
Yeah.
Office? They went,
Exactly. But yeah, like I said, climbing the rock wall, going out canoeing, archery, horseback riding. I mean, anything you want to do, we can fit your schedule.
so these 50 horses, I mean, it's like out west.
Yeah.
Well, who else has 50 horses? No one.
I'm not sure, but I know that there's not too many people who want to even try and take on that responsibility.
So do you have like maybe someone just wants to come ride a horse?
Yeah.
Do you have opportunities? For
Yeah, so we've got, on occasion, we have some public trail rides that we have available, and those will be posted on our website. And it kind of varies because as we have a lot of groups on camp, a lot of people that come already want to ride the horses.
Yeah.
So they're kind of here and there, but we also have the ability of if you know that, hey, I want to come out and ride a horse, contact us. We've got the ability to set up a private trail ride with you. Maybe you've got a small group that wants to come out and just have a little bit of fun for an hour or two out on the horses. We can get that set up for you.
All right. Well, the first step is go to Healthy Kids Day.
Yeah, exactly.
See everything.
For sure.
It's all there, and it's going to be a nice day.
It's going to be a beautiful, we just talked about the weather. I'm sure it's going to be 75, sunny, an abnormal April day, and everyone's going to love it.
I think it will be too. We've had enough of the cold and wet.
Oh, for sure.
Should be nice. So just show up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, great to see you, Derek. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for chatting, Bart.
Yeah. Healthy Kids Day at Jackson or at YMCA Store Camps on Stony Creek Road in Jackson, in Napoleon. And we'll see you there then. Thanks, Derek.
Perfect. Thanks, Bart.
Derek Bycraft, Director of Operations at YMCA Store Camps.